Hello, hello, hello. This is Dr. Priscilla, and I'm excited about what we're going to do today, which is read chapter 5 of Robinson Crusoe. If you have followed along with me for the past few days, you have had a great introduction to Robinson Crusoe. Today, I'm going to share with you the vocabulary words for chapter 5. Those words are feel, freedom, horizon, sign, step, instead, wave, service, extend, inhabited, fortunately, and properly. So today we only have 12 words. In the chapter 4, we had lots of vocabulary words. So if you're ready to get started, I will start. I also want to remind you that if you're watching this live or if you're watching the replay, I noticed at this point there is one person watching. If there is something that you want me to explain further, I would be happy to do so. If there is something that you'd like to ask of me beside the reading, maybe register for a class, register for our Speak Excellent English Facebook group, or how to subscribe to the channel, I would be happy to answer those. But before I start to read, I want to say that members of Speak Excellent English are invited to free classes in English. So if that sounds as if it is something that you're interested in, I would love to have you as a member of Speak Excellent English. And if you're not a member subscribing to my channel, I'd like to invite you to do that as well. I will post the link in the chat box so that if you wish to follow along with me, just click on the link. I just posted the link in the chat box, and there you are. If you type your name, I will address you by name. And again, welcome to Chapter 5, Robinson Crusoe. In this chapter, it is titled The Ship. Chapter 5, Ship. For the next 10 days, we sailed close to the land. We stopped only to fill our bottles with fresh water. Soon we started to notice the land was inhabited. Several times we saw people on the beach who were watching us. I wanted to stop and go to them, but the boy asked me not to do it. But then one group of these people looked very friendly. I waved to them. I tried to sign to the people that we needed food. They signed to me to come to the beach. Two of them ran into the forest. They returned with some dry meat. We didn't want to approach the land, and they were too afraid to swim to us, so we didn't know how to reach the food. When the people saw this, they stepped back and were soon quite far from the food. We approached the food and took it on board. Then we weren't scared of them. They came to us. We thanked them, but we had nothing for them. At that moment, we saw two animals which were running down the hill. The people were scared. One animal attacked a young girl. I shot at it and I killed the animal. The second animal was scared and it ran away. The people were shocked when they heard the gun. They were also shocked when they saw the animal was dead. They were happy the girl was alive and they thanked us. They brought us more food and water. On the 11th day, we saw a long piece of land which was extending very far into the sea. There were also some islands far in the sea. I was thinking about going to the islands. Then the boy shouted, "Look, there's a ship!" And really, there was a ship quite far at the horizon. The boy was really scared. He thought it was a pirate ship, but I looked at the ship properly. It looked Portuguese. The ship was going away from us. Nobody on the ship saw us. So I fired a gun. They heard the gun. Then they saw us. They turned the ship and went to us. Soon we were on the Portuguese ship. They spoke Portuguese, Spanish, and French, but I didn't understand them. Fortunately, there was a Scottish sailor on ship. He came to me. I told him our story. Then all the sailors started to be very nice to us. They agreed to take me and the boy on the ship. We were both very happy. We offered our things to the captain, but he didn't want to take them. He wanted to pay for them instead. It was very nice of him. I told him he could buy our boat, which I gave him a good price for. I asked for a half of usual price. He could take the rest of the things for free. The captain agreed. The captain also wanted to train the boy as a sailor. I didn't like this idea. I thought he was too young for the job. I thought the boy also needed freedom. He didn't need to start another service. That concludes chapter 2. So I have joining me today is Tapua Moyo. So thank you for joining me. And let me see what you say. You have said that you are experiencing network problems. If you're not able to hear me clearly, or if in fact you're not able to see me clearly, Tapua, perhaps when I log off, you can watch the recording as a replay. If you can hear me now, please type yes in the section for chat, and I'll ask you a few questions. But that was chapter 5 of Robinson Crusoe. This is a great book. It's a great read for English language learners. Excellent vocabulary is in the lesson. If you use the link that I have provided, you can read along with me when you open up the file. Okay, great. So you can hear me, and you can hear me loud and clear now. Thank you for that. That's great. Now I'm curious to know, is there something particular or special that you would like to ask of me? I am an online conversational coach. I am a native English speaker, and I live in the United States. My career profession is to teach online English language learners, young adults, even maybe elementary age children from 4 to 6, and then those that are in first grade through 12, and of course, college age students. Tapua, the majority of my college age students are those seeking to gain entrance into a prestigious university, and those universities usually require the student to pass the TOEFL or the IELTS exam. There are other exams as well, but my specialty is the IELTS and the TOEFL. So if that is something that you are in need of, I would be happy to assist you. And of course, there are those who want to improve their English fluency for their job performance. They are currently employed, but they wish to speak English better. I also work with students in that capacity as well. All right. Since there aren't any other questions, I want to say thank you so much for listening. If you're listening to me live, thank you. If you are listening to the replay, thank you. And if you will leave comments, that would be greatly appreciated. I also want to say, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the little bell so that you will know when I'm on live and you can catch me live. And if you're not familiar with my Speak Excellent English Facebook group, please join me there. And I would love to have you become active in that component of learning to speak fluently in English. Until next time, thank you for joining me. I am Dr. Priscilla. Bye for now.